feeling like I'm Akademiks.
So Lil Durk, who's now locked up, and by the way, if you don't know, Lil Durk is arrived at MDC Los Angeles. I think we did that before. I think we put that out before, but there was a message that was communicated, and this is him to one of his guys. Listen to this chat.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're a rich ass nigga, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know the thought that count, you hear me?
Yeah, hell yeah. I know how that shit be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved off money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was hit.
This call sounded mad federal to me. Yo, we ain't never moved off money except for that one time. And I was like, instantly I was like, it better not be that time that he's locked up for, right? Like, what do you mean move off money? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. So my first impression of hearing a jail call from Smirk is, hey, with all due respect to whoever 900 brother is, again, with all due respect to you, the guy's fighting for his life. I get it. Maybe for whatever reason, which I still think would be a dumb reason, let's say that Durk wants to address the people. You know how you put this out? You say, yo, Durk, we on. You let him say what he's saying to the public, and you cut it off. We don't need to hear y'all back and forth. Because a lot of this audio kind of feels like maybe this wasn't how Durk wanted to first communicate with everybody in the world. Anything he does is going to go viral. Having a conversation about, you know, even if you think it's in good faith, yo, we don't move off money, nah, blah, blah, blah. It don't sound right. It don't sound right, brother.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're a rich ass nigga, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know the thought that count, you hear me?
Yeah, hell yeah. I know how that shit be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved off money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was history.
Yeah. You know, I feel that piece same. I came up here like, shit, where you from? What you got going? I made it too, you hear me?
Man, what? Fuck a PC. Hey.
I thought they thought a computer, you hear me?
So I guess Durk, which, you know, obviously I think we could probably realize now that unless you're somebody that's super hated, you probably just don't want to be in PC. And I talked to Tory's people. I talked to Tory himself. And Tory was just like, hey, listen, I don't want to be in protective custody. The reason why is that when you're in protective custody, the way how they protect you in jail from everybody else is to isolate you from everybody else and to give you limited privilege from everybody else. So everyone has some social time. They're around each other. You know, again, you're in jail. A lot of that is just passing time. And if you can't talk to nobody and you're just like in isolation, just left with your own mind, shit, that could kind of get some people to go, you know, they could get a little mental with that, right? Or that shit could kind of really fuck them up. Most people prefer to be in general population, unless they got to like some violent shit that's gonna happen. But they prefer to be around people to socialize. And from what I've heard, when you're in PC, it's just harder to do. So I would imagine that Durk, you know, he don't got no beef in Cali, even though people might be like, well, you know, you were trying to kill Quando. Quando was a Crip. You know, if you know, in MDC Los Angeles, you would think, you know, from what I heard, like in LA, it's Bloods and Crips, man. There's not much BDs over there. But clearly there's no static like that for Durk. So Durk is probably saying, nah, I want to be in PC. I want to be kind of regular here that I can have some, you know, socialization time. So that's why they bring up the whole thing about PC, and Durk makes a joke. He says, when I heard they said PC, I was just like, I thought they were talking about a computer. I played again, the whole thing.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're a rich ass nigga, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know the thought that count, you hear me?
Yeah, hell yeah. I know how that shit be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved off money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything.
Yeah, I hate that part of the conversation, except for that first time. Yo, you know Durk is locked up for a murder for hire. Don't be on no goddamn phone with me, no jail call talking about me paying you ever. No, nothing monetary should be in our phone calls with the feds now probably looking to indict me with more shit. I don't care even if we're not talking about murder. It could be like, yo, remember when you paid me to drive your car from Chicago to Atlanta? I don't care. Don't get on this phone talking about, yeah, we never move about money except for the first time. Oh, hold on now. I don't like that part. I'm going to just be honest.
Thing was his.
Yeah. I feel got peace same. I came up here like, shit, where you from? What you got going? I been to it, yeah.
Man, what? Fuck a PC. Hey.
I thought they thought a computer, yeah.
She said it's a PC. I thought it was on my computer.
Hey, I respect your mom forever. Fuck a PC.
A lot of them niggas be going straight to PC. Yeah. Downstairs they be like, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I gotta adapt to it. Nah, sure. Can't.
Yo, I'm gonna give some harsh criticism, and I love Durk, and I everybody who from OTF, I got a good relationship with them. I got a good relationship with them, and I got a good relationship with Durk. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a real bad situation. I'm gonna tell you why this is a real bad situation. It appears that Durk is trying to. I'm not gonna say he's trying to impress the trenches, but it appears that Durk is still in the mindset of keeping it real with niggas from the trenches. And niggas from the trenches is still in the mindset of letting people know, yo, you know this rich ass celebrity fucks with me. Worst combination ever, right? Durk at this point, bro, you kept it real as much as you could do. Bro, you shouldn't be on no call. Like, even the guys record phone calls, probably without your consent. You should take that into consideration. Look at what they said they got all Diddy's calls, reviewing all of them, even when they call off another person's phone. Come on. So here's the thing. You got the guys who are recording your conversation to prove to people, oh, I told you Smirk fuck with me. Look. And then Smirk is also on the phone with these guys, keeping it real. Like, nah, nigga, like, yo, because you know people are probably thinking about the rapper, like, yeah, you soft as fuck, like you not built for all of this shit that we've all went through because we soldiers and we savages or whatever. And Smirk is probably letting him know that, nah, nigga, I'm good, nigga. What the fuck? Niggas told me PC. Nigga, I thought it was talking about computer. Dell? You talking about Dell or a MacBook? What are you talking about PC? Dell? MacBook? Nigga, this might be Alienware. Nigga, know the fuck? Nigga, I want to be in trenches. Hey, regardless if Durk is like that or not, you're not helping your case, brother. Let me tell you how this shit play out. Your lawyer is going to go to court. It's going to happen this week. And I know your detention here is on the 12th. But they're going to go to court and start to prepare, even though it's not going to work. Hey, we want to get our client out of jail. You being on the phone joking about like jail is cool? Oh, no, I don't want to be no PC. You're killing your own lawyer's argument to say this is always going to be an argument for the rich and famous. Yo, based on this guy's high profile status, based on blah, 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 your jail can't accommodate him. So let him go back to his mansion and wait for trial there. When you're saying, oh yeah, I'm turning down PC. PC? Y'all niggas talking about Dell Windows. What y'all talking about? Windows are back. Bro, you might sound cool to the nigga on the phone, but these calls are recorded. For the prosecutors who are gonna contend your lawyer going for bond, unless maybe Durk is already, again, by the way, I could be completely wrong. Maybe Durk is so much of a savage, he's like, man, fuck bail, nigga. I'm gonna just be in here until this shit gets settled. Okay. There's some niggas really tough. I don't know. But when you locked up, by the way, Thug's lawyer did that. Yo, hey, we want our client out. Like, yo, it's too much. The first thing I would tell you is too much evidence for him to properly prepare while being locked up. Oh, yo, it's the conditions in here and his high profile status, and he has an underlying medical, everybody has an underlying medical condition. It can't be treated in jail. And also the conditions here, it's not good, blah, blah, let him out. We get that. But when your man's is recording you, right? It's one thing if the feds come to court in their response to your potential bail hearing and say, Your Honor, I don't think you should get bail. He was just bragging to his mans about he don't want to be in PC when we were trying to make sure he was safe and we were trying to make sure blah, blah. That's one thing. The other thing is you doing it voluntarily. Like, or your man's doing it. Your man's just recorded the call and put it up just to tell us. Really, it's to show us that he fucks with you and you fuck with him.
Ain't got no motherfucker PC and come out acting all crazy.
Okay. Now, there's a caption with it, and I made sure to repost once I got the caption with the joint. Where's the caption? Didn't I thought I had the caption with it. I'm almost certain. Oh, I could just go to the guy's page. I think he still has it up. 900 bruh. I don't even know who this guy is. 900 bruh. Okay. And he said, just got off the phone with my brother, Lil Durk. He in good spirits, staying positive, and we fighting to get back home to his kids and family. We not glorifying negativity. We more than just street guys. That's actually an understatement. We're men of honor and code, no matter what our financial status is. Bro hit the main line with the rest of us. No PC. Free smirk, blood. Free trigger Rome. If I was Dirk, I'm like, yo, please don't say free me, then say free a nigga named Trigger. Now, let's be very clear. Okay, let's be very clear. This is why when it comes to like the freedom of us black men and people who are indoctrinated with certain type of environments, here's the reality. Bragging about how real you are and that you don't need PC doesn't help your case when bragging that you shouldn't be in jail. Because you're almost, it almost is saying, yo, I'm so built for this shit, I don't need y'all to protect me. I could just survive in here. It doesn't help your argument eventually when you go to the judge to say, hey, judge, I shouldn't be in jail. All these conditions are fucked up. Look at the charge. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me go home. You know what they're going to say? Bruv, you're on the phone with your man. Okay? Y'all are men of honor and code. You hit the main line, right? So, again, I don't like the fact that he was recorded.
This call is from a federal prison.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're a rich ass nigga, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know the thought that count, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I know that.
Now, Dirk, I'm not saying this about 900 bruh. He's probably a real one, a real member, a real friend, real guy, whatever. I'm not talking about him. Dirk, I'm gonna give you this advice right now. There's gonna be a couple of people who think that you're fucked, and while you're incarcerated, they're gonna get their last ounce, pause on the motion, their last ounce of clout out of you. Remember that. I'm gonna tell you why. Maybe you ain't never given the clout when you was out now, but if it comes in them showing that you call them on the phone when you in jail, you still co-sign them. Maybe it's like you talking to him, talking to whoever, and they say, yo, I just dropped this song. You want to hear it real quick? And then Durk just be like, yeah, that shit hard. That shit hard. They gonna take that, try to send to the blogs, post on their gram. Be very careful, Durk. Because in a lot of situations with niggas, if they can't use you, you're of no use to them. Okay? And there might be some people thinking, yeah, this nigga's cooked. But while he's still in that mode of fighting it, let me at least try to soak up some of his clout by people now looking at me as, oh, you rolled with him, you held him down. Again, I'm not speaking about this guy particularly, but people will take advantage. And I think y'all should know that, right? Anyway, I don't like that message at all, period, okay? I don't give a fuck if Durk could handle PC or being locked up. First of all, here's the reality. Durk self-admittedly was claiming that he was up like $50 million. Why the fuck would you care about being in GP or whatever the fuck to make a couple other hood niggas feel like you're about that life? Here's the thing. The only way we'll make them niggas feel you about that life is if you do life like them. So I don't know. Man. Hopefully that shit ain't about nothing, but we will find out. Okay.